Welcome to another episode of Selling Life and Annuities, where I am Randy Pierson, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gordon Marketing. And today with me, I've got Ray Parman, our Regional Vice President in charge of life insurance sales. And we're going to be talking today about a blue chip company that every agent should have in their portfolio of carriers. Stay tuned. All right, Ray, a blue chip carrier that every agent should look at when they're selling life insurance. Who is that carrier?
That would be MassMutual.
All right,
Absolutely.
MassMutual. Fantastic. So a carrier that's been around for quite a long time, has a portfolio of excellent product, and also a carrier who I happen to know you spent a bit of time with.
Yes, and you did too, maybe at some point in your past. Yeah, absolutely.
Back when my hair wasn't gray. Yes.
Yeah. I spent a number of years there at MassMutual and kind of wholesaling to the independent agent space. And they have a very robust offering of anything life insurance. And they're very strong there. Of course, their bread and butter is whole life. They are a dividend paying mutual insurance carrier. They've been around since 1851 and have an amazing track record. All
right, very good. Well, let's dive a little bit more into this whole life conversation. So, I know they're a special carrier, so maybe help our viewers who don't really understand or have a lengthy background in life insurance. What's so valuable about MassMutual's whole life? What makes them unique?
Yeah, again, that mutuality, every decision they make is with the end user in mind, the policyholder.
So mutual means owned by the policyholders, right? Not stockholders.
You betcha. Yeah. So they answer to the policyholders. And, they have participating whole life. So what I mean by that is that they pay a dividend. Now, the dividend's not guaranteed, but MassMutual has a track record of paying a dividend every year since 1869. So if you're looking for consistency, steady Eddie, growth and always kind of being there for you, MassMutual is a great partner. You got to think about it too. 1869 to now, I mean, how many recessions, depressions, world wars, all sorts of stuff. They've stood through it thick and thin and been there for their policyholders all these years.
Yeah. So once again, just to paraphrase, right? A carrier whose policyholders actually have a stake in the company and receive a piece of the profitability of that carrier on an ongoing basis through the ownership of those contracts.
That
right?
They do.
All from a carrier that's been around, as you just alluded to, 150-year-old carrier with some of the strongest financial ratings of any carrier out there, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So let's talk a little bit more then about what beyond just name recognition and financial strength, et cetera, does MassMutual bring to the table? Underwriting, et cetera, et cetera. What's some of the value prop there?
Yeah, they have a lot of amazing resources. They have a very nice direct to underwriter kind of relationship. So you can get on the phone, speak with an underwriter, talk through cases. What I absolutely love and has been a complete ace up the sleeve is their advanced planning team. I think there's some carriers that have that, which are great. MassMutual's team is exceptional. They're very much responsive, and they have helped me in the past help agents and brokers write some really, really nice, larger whole life cases, just because we had this. These are all attorneys that work for MassMutual that all they do is advanced planning cases that come in, and they're savvy, they're knowledgeable, and they know more things than I could ever probably comprehend as far as that kind of planning, whether it's taxation, business succession, estate planning, is all right there for us to have.
Well, listen, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, you mentioned two right out of the bat that would have been first in my mind if I mentioned, why is MassMutual so valuable? As it relates to the underwriting, the first thing you brought up, I will mention that frequently we will have agents who submitted nice, larger life insurance cases and would like to have a conversation with an underwriter. And unfortunately, that door is closed to them, right? Some of the carriers we work with won't even let me talk to the underwriters, right? So MassMutual is at the opposite end of the spectrum in that they encourage the advisor to reach out to the underwriter so that the underwriter can better understand the makeup of the case, what the agent and the applicant are trying to accomplish. I mean, really, that's invaluable. It's invaluable. And then to your point with regards to advanced underwriting, I can tell you that just over the last couple of months, we've had some very large cases that advanced case design has gotten involved with, and quite frankly, very likely has helped us to bring those cases to fruition.
Yeah, 100%. And then even our sales partners, Brad and Brian there, the carrier, have been more than willing to saddle up right next to us and help have that conversation. Personally, I'm working on a couple of nice sized cases with a broker in the premium finance arena too, which they're very good at, by the way. And these guys are just, talk about being surrounded by a bunch of experts. I mean, I absolutely love that. And it just makes me feel so confident talking about MassMutual out there to our agent base.
As we're closing out this video, there's one more thing that I would love to mention about MassMutual that I know you've had a lot of experience in, where we can offer their product, and that's in the world of disability.
Yes.
Right? Disability. So I know you've had a lot of experience. You're certainly able to assist agents in meeting their clients' needs in that disability marketplace.
Yeah. And, I think, large life cases go hand in hand with DI cases. MassMutual happens to play really, really well in that white collar occupation class. Attorneys, doctors, engineers, IT, business owners, anything like that. They do really well in the DI department. They have some very unique features that I can go into with somebody further detail than this episode will allow. But yeah, that's absolutely out there and can be had, and is actually a very lucrative opportunity there too for the agent.
Yeah, and disability, just like long-term care, a very undersold product out there in the marketplace today. I would encourage you to take a look at it. Unfortunately, for now, Ray, we've kind of run out of time. So as we close out, I would like to ask that you do me a favor. Please click subscribe at the bottom of this video, as well as the notification bell, so that when we roll out new content, you'll be sure to know about it. But for now, on behalf of Ray and myself, I'd like to wish you all happy selling.